Hi guys, it's day 2 at that, Przemasowo, what I can't say. So I've got to go and pick up an auger wagon, pick some seed up and refill the seeder. So we'll give that a go. It's very early in the morning, it's coming up to 5:30, so we've had a bit of a night's sleep, so we'll get on with it. Let's get busy. Hi chickens. But pull that part back. I wonder if this will go in now. Yeah. And gets that off the floor. Right, I'll meet you over at the shop. We're just coming up to the shop now. You might see a little difference. It's had an extension. Let's just go and see what they have to say. Right, it's out back. It's there we go. Wonderful stuff. Thank you. I'll go and pick this up and we'll throw some seed in it and we'll take it down to the planter. We can get on with this. Oh, that wasn't very good, was it? We can crack on. And do this contract. I'm in the middle of planting a field for somebody with sugar beets. So I want to get that contract done. There'll be a little bit of money coming in. Where have I got to go? Let's have a look at the map. That's not the map. Okay. Along here, down here. Boom, boom, boom. Field 32. That's where we're heading. It's not warm this morning. -2 degrees air temperature. Just above freezing really. Oops. So there's not a lot I can plant. Well, I've got my wheat in. I think I've got a bit of barley in. But that's about it really. So we'll get these contracts done, which will bring me some money in. A lot of lampposts. Oh, we should be round here somewhere. There we are. Okay, looky. Let's get some light on the situation. Are we going to fill? Do I have to open the top? Do I have to back this fella up? I'm not getting any strategic prompts to fill this thing. That's not good. That's not a good thing, is it? So we've had a think, we've had a mess about, and basically something's got to go. In fact, I don't know whether it's on lease, I'll have to check. The cedar won't fill from this auger or another auger I tried. It also won't fill from this bag, but it will fill from one of these bags. So it's been awkward. I brought it down by train. There you go, it'll fill. So I'm either going to have to unleash the auger, which I got. Let's pull away from this, a little bit loud. I'm either going to have to unleash, take it off lease, hire the auger, or get rid of this cedar. And this cedar I think has had better days. So this cedar might be going, we might get a new, oh dear, I'm all over the place. Early morning you see, I've not woke up. So we're coming up nearly an hour we've been on here. And I think we're coming to an end. I'm hoping we're coming to an end. Maybe another trip up here. There we go. Wonderful stuff. So I've got my payment for the field. Well done. Happy with that. What I'm not happy with is this sower really. It's a little bit floppy around it. It's a bit temperamental on what it fills up from. So I might have a look, see if there's any other cheap seeders. I'll get back to the farm because there's a couple more contracts to do. We just pull off the road here. Will not be dangerous. So there's a few sewing jobs. Which could net me in, what, 10, 20, 30, 40, we're looking at around 50,000, which will be a big help. So I have another seeder for wheat and things back at the farm, so I'll go and see, I'll go and pick that up anyway. But as for sugar beets, well, you would be going the same way as me. As for sugar beets and crops like that, I think I'll have a look at a different seeder. Okay, catch you in a bit, young people. Let me go and pick this other. I think this one here does oats. Yeah. Well, good news, at least this seeder will fill up from the auger. So I'm happy about that. We'll settle that back down. Turn the lights off. Turn that off. And we'll take this over to the other field, which is 17. Let's have a look where 17 is. It's all exciting stuff. 17, right over near the shop. Past the shop, past the garage. Excellent stuff. There we go, I've accepted the contract. Fantastic. All I've got to do is get it done.
Save me from
fields to sow, I could make another 30,000-ish. Yeah, I'll do that. And then what I'll do is, I'll send everything that's leased back. Hopefully, that'll all be today. And we can see what we're finally left with. Equipment and money. Yeah, that sounds a good idea. I'll do that. Well, boys and girls, it's coming up to lunchtime, as you can see. And, well, I found something out interesting. As you can see, we've got a little bit of money. We're just doing contracts at the moment. I'm doing a potato contract. As you can see, I've got the potato planter on the back. But I'll just fill it up with seed. And I'll show you what I found out. You may know it, you may not. Okay then, guys and girls. This is what I found. So, there's my potato planter, which I'll back up to it. And you can see I've got 1600 litres of potatoes. Potato. Now, I was driving down the road and this was a little bit back heavy. And I thought it would be a good idea to bring a bag of seed over with me so I can refill the potato planter when it runs out. And it would also act as a counterbalance. Everything's tickety-boo so far. So that gives me now, there's an extra 1060 litres of seed in the bag. So, let's turn this on. And I'll get back to you shortly. Now, time has flicked on a little bit, not for you but for me, and we're coming down to 1060, which, what have I got a worker on? There you go, 1060, so that planter is now empty. So we're now taking directly out the bag, without actually putting the bag into the planter. I didn't know it did that. It was a new thing for me. So if you use this bag loading system, you can get an extra 1000 litres onto your seeder there. Now, I don't know if it works with the other seeders, but the other seeder I've got going in the other field, hang on a minute, let's just drop this down. There you go. That's not a worker, that's me. And it's still taking out the bag. Now, the fella in the other field, I say fella, it's my son. It's my son Joe in the other field. He just let me know that his seed has run out. He needs some seed. So I'm going to drop this potato seeder in a moment when I get to the end of this row. Nip over there and we're going to see whether it works with the other seeder, which is sowing barley, I think, at the moment. I'm not too sure, but it's some sort of crop like that. Okay, so we're here. Now this might struggle to pull it. It's the only tractor I've got with a front loader on at the moment. So as you can see, we've not added any extra seed there at the bottom. This is empty. The cupboard is bare. Now, let's see if we can. Let's sow it. Turn sower on, lower sower. Let's see if we can. Well, if you look down to the bottom right there, the seed is emptying. So it's taking it now directly from the bag. I'm struggling here, I'm struggling. Come on, come on. Pull it, girl. This contract should be nearly done. Let's just check on that. Barley, 97% done. Yeah, so we're nearly done here anyway. But there's the top tip for today. It's lunchtime. I've only got a couple of jobs left, so I'm going to get these cracked off. That potato one I'll finish, and this one I'll finish. A couple of transport jobs, and then I'm going to grab some lunch. So the money's gone up. A good 75,000 up to now today. So that'll be the end of the contract. Well, we can go home and check the computer, see if there's any come in. I know these neighbours have been quite happy with the work, so hopefully word will go round, and I might get another couple of jobs from the other farmers. Hopefully. There we go. So I thought I'd pass this little bit of a tip on, because I didn't know. It's an extra 1,000 litres you can carry around. Catch you later. So then guys, we've just dropped off the last of our bits of equipment that we had leased from the shop, from the dealers there. Ooh, nearly. Got to remember, I've got something out the front as well. So I'm going back to the farm. We have 200 and nearly 24,000, and the equipment you see at the farm is mine. So we need to. I've dropped some logs. I think that there. Aha! Yes, this here. This stump cutter eater, get rid of her, is the only thing I've got leased, and I've got to cut them trees up. That's what I want. A log puller outerer. Yeah, I know what I mean. So this is basically, we've got a sprayer. Whoops. So we've got a little cultivator. This platform. A couple of tractors, a sprayer, a weight, and some front implement-y type things. And a couple of IBS's outside with some fert. Is it fert? Yeah, fert in. Some seed. Yeah. For the contracts. That's for the contracts. Bit of fert. bit of this, that and the other. We've not planted this seed at this field because well, the temperature's not warm enough. It's funny how my fields are cold, but all my neighbours' fields were ready for planting. Anyway, we've sorted out the contracts. It's lunchtime, gone. So I'm going to go into the old office here, kind of home, vestibule kind of thing, and grab a bit of lunch. So I'll catch you all later. I might get something for them logs in the afternoon. I can't see any jobs coming in this late in the day. Catch you later, everybody.